morning, guys. Oh my goodness. I just woke up. It's 7:30 a.m. I just woke up and I needed it so badly. Good morning. Welcome to another vlog. I'm Sydney if you're new here. Oh, I just feel like I just am so rejuvenated after that, which I know sounds so goofy, but I need a little bit more chapstick. I know that sounds like it's a little bit goofy because it's like only 7:30, but I don't know the last time that my body didn't just like wake up at 6 a.m. but like I still felt tired, or I had an alarm going off because I had a workout, or I've been traveling, so I've been on a different time zone, or all the things. So I feel like my body just caught up on so much sleep. It feels so good. The reason that I was able to sleep in a little bit today is that, well, I mean, in general I could, but I have a little bit more time today for work because I can't work out today. I got, what is it called? Moxie on my face yesterday for my acne scarring. And actually I woke up it feeling a lot better than what I expected it to. I'm gonna ice roll some. It was definitely painful. And if you, okay, what do I have going on in my freezer right now? Goodness gracious, what's going on? Wow, that was chaos. So yeah, if you don't know what Moxie is, or you don't remember me doing BBL, I got BBL last time because I think that for the most part, my acne it's improved. I don't know if I would say I've completely cleared it up. I know I haven't, but I have really bad acne that's always around my chin. Like I just can't seem to figure that out. I have done so much work with my eating. That was why I had a really hard time with restrictive eating, just because everything seemed to break my face out. And so I would do different food tests and food sensitivity tests and stuff, and process of elimination, and it would tell me I'm like sensitive to everything. And so if you've been here for a while, you remember like me giving up chicken and me giving up egg whites, and I was hopeless. Like I was just completely desperate to do anything to get rid of my acne. I got off birth control about 1.5 years ago. I've tried to do pretty much all the different options, but I think that my body needed time to regulate after having birth control, like for so many years. And I got off birth control, but it's been like 1.5 years, and I just got my period back probably 4 months ago. Wow, it's crazy that it's been 4 months now, but yeah, like 4 months ago. And I remember feeling like, why is my body not responding the way it should? Like, why do I not have my period back and everything? But once I got that back, I think that my skin kind of calmed down a little bit, and I also started to have like a very simple, consistent skincare routine, which I'm gonna do just facial cleanser that they gave me as a little sample, and then also moisturize my face this morning. And I feel like my lips are really dry too for some reason. I don't know if that's related, but I'm going to just stretch because I can't work out after having this laser for 48 hours. So I worked out super early yesterday, got it yesterday, and then today I'm just going to probably stretch for a little bit, and that's pretty much it. So I'm going to take you guys along with my stretching. I keep closing this and then putting more on because my lips just feel so chapped. So let's get this day started. Oh my gosh, I rolled out of bed and started the camera. Like I literally just rolled out of bed. Haven't even made my bed yet. Haven't done anything. So let's do some skincare, or at least make my bed, skincare, get dressed, and then I think I'm just gonna do some stretching for a little bit, and then we'll get this day started. But good morning. And also it's Tuesday morning, if you're wondering. I know this is a mess in here, but I can't wait to have a little bit better of a structure when I get into the house for my laundry, because I think that I'll probably will have like a spot where I can just fold my laundry right in my laundry room, which would be ideal. But I need some kind of method because I am always so behind on laundry. Reminder to self to reach out about LASIK today because I am ready to get a move on with that. And I don't know why I've been putting it off. I've been like, oh, I've got this going on. I've got this going on. At the end of the day, I'm not buying more contacts because that means that I pushed off LASIK even more. I literally planned on getting it a year ago and still haven't. So, and I am blind. Like I don't know why I've waited this long when I'm like a candidate for it. I feel like it would be so crazy to wake up in the morning and not have to put contacts in or not have to worry about being blind if your contacts mess up on you, or you're crazy and you don't put enough contacts in your luggage. She just gave me this cleanser stuff. I'm not really sure what cleanser it is, but that's what I'm gonna use this morning. And then for moisturizer, I'm just gonna use this triple lipid by SkinCeuticals, which is what I already had. Anti-aging lipid replenishment. My face actually feels like sandpaper. I obviously have a little hat on because I got my laser done yesterday, but I'm on a walk and I was feeling overwhelmed. Hopefully you can even hear me because it's so windy. I was feeling overwhelmed and I just was like, yeah, no, I need to get outside. I need to get some fresh air. I was like saying to Jay, I'm like, I have such a big to-do list. And then he is like the most calm person in the world. And sometimes it's a little frustrating. I'm like, why? And I literally said this. I said, why do you never get upset or like overwhelmed or stressed? And he's like, you just gotta take it one thing at a time, make a to-do list, and when you write everything out and say like what your main priorities are and then what you would like to get to, it seems like you have way less to get done. And I said, first priority, some sunshine, obviously covering up my face, but gonna get some sunshine, walk for a little bit, and I'm gonna feel so much better. Just got back up from stretching and I think I'm going to do a little unboxing for a Thrive package with y'all. It's my little box opener. Thank you so much, Thrive, for sponsoring today's video. You guys know I love Thrive and I love showing you guys everything I get. This is a very big Thrive package, so get ready for it. And I'm talking, it's big. It's very big. I think I'm gonna set it down on the ground. But if you don't know what Thrive is an online grocery shopping experience that can help you save with every single order. And you really do save with every single order compared to going to like a Sprouts or a Whole Foods or something. Even if you don't have that near you, you can get all the same products. But also, I have them all near me and I realized how much more I saved. I think I saved like $18 or $19 just on this order of stuff that I would typically get at the grocery store. I personally do the annual option, which is around $60 a year. It's like $59.95, I think is what it is. And that boils down to being like $6 a month, rather than you could also do it month to month, which is $12 a month. But if you don't make back your $60, then Thrive will credit you that anyway. So there's really no loss in it. I love doing Thrive because you can shop based on your diet needs, on your lifestyle, what brands you want to do. My personal favorites for snacks are Hue and Simple Mills. I love the ingredients in them, and this makes it a lot easier where you don't have to stroll through the grocery store and search for them. You can just say that you want gluten-free, that you want dairy-free, paleo, vegan, whatever it might be that you need. It's basically like a grocery store based around all of your needs. Okay, to show you guys a couple of the things that I got a lot of the snacks that I would typically get, like popcorn. I love some Lesser Evil, some dates, which I will do with some cashew butter. I love this combination. And then I also got sea salt, so I can sprinkle some sea salt on there. And then I got doubles of a lot. So I got 2 things of some oatmeal. I got probably 4 or 5 of the cauliflower rice. I got some powdered almond butter. Got some Dijon mustard that I use on everything. And then I also got some coconut water. And then Jay loves these, which these are the Chomps beef sticks. So we've got a wide array of things that I got. And these are just things that I pretty much want every single month. So I know that it's easy to just do a repeat order. I also forgot to show you guys my little rice cakes that I had set to the side that I get every time. I'm about to make those for breakfast. So I put them to the side with my nut butter. But you can go to thrivemarket.com/SydneyAdams and get 30% off, up to $60 free gift when you join today. And it just makes healthy eating more affordable and more convenient, I would say. So thank you so much, Thrive, for sponsoring today's YouTube video. I'm gonna put this all away and we'll make something to eat. Here's my little morning snack, the rice cakes, and then I've got this raw cashew butter, some blueberries, some cacao nibs, and some honey. I also have finally been influenced to get the Ninja Creamy. Gosh, I've seen this on TikTok for so long. So I froze last night. We did a little unboxing for TikTok and I froze the protein powder and almond milk to do today. So I'm excited to give this a shot, but I'm gonna do the light ice cream one. I think, or should I do smoothie bowl? But I'm gonna have it as like a little snack because all I did was protein powder. I mean, I guess it's no different than making a little protein shake, but I'm excited to see this because everyone that has posted it, I have watched every Ninja Creamy video that comes up on my For You page because I'm so invested in this. Wait, what the heck? Is that right? Wait, this looks really not right. Ah! Y'all, I'm still learning how to use this thing, but what the heck? This is literal ice cream. Are you gonna give it a shot?
Yeah.
Are you gonna try it? I added a little honey to mine. Oh my gosh, guys. I am actually so impressed, and it makes so much for just one serving of almond butter, almond milk, and protein powder. I'm never having a normal protein shake again. I retired my white pair of Hokas, and I'm really excited about these ones. I've worn them like almost every single day and since I've gotten them, probably a year now, and it was probably due time that I got another pair to wear every single day. They're still neutral, but they're different than my typical all white ones. Gray and tan. And these ones are a size 7 in the Hoka Kawanas. Let's try them on. I've only ever had Clifton and Bondi Hokas, so I'm interested to see how these feel. They feel like a little lighter. Okay, what do we think about these babies? Okay, so I think I like them. I don't think that they're as comfy as my Hoka Bondi or my Hoka Clifton, but maybe it's just because I haven't broke them in yet. My other ones were worn to crap. I think they were Bondi. I think they were Bondis, and they were just worn into the ground. I wore them so often. So I got another pair, and then I got the suede ones as well recently. These are the ones that I told you guys I was looking for, and on Go, they're like $500 for the tan ones, but I found the mauve ones. Actually, one of y'all told me about them on Free People, so I got those in, but I want these to be more like run errands shoes rather than some actual walking shoes. I'm about to take off my makeup because I thought that, like, she told me I could wear makeup even though I got this laser yesterday, and I can, but I think that my face just needs like tons of moisturizer on it right now, so I'm gonna take off my makeup. But I did my normal Giorgio Armani today. I got a little restock yesterday, and it reminded me that I took a little Sephora haul for you guys because I wasn't vlogging, but sometimes I'll just bring my vlogging camera around so that I don't have you guys miss out on anything. So I'm gonna insert that right here, my little Sephora haul.
Okay, we've been a productive little queen for a little bit, so I went and sent out some stuff to my mom at UPS, and it was like a big package of a bunch of different PR and skincare and beauty products. She does TikTok, and she has been like the most, this is like a great way of explaining that if you're consistent on social media, you will likely grow your platform, because she has like 25K on TikTok, and I remember her being like only a couple hundred followers, and she was like, I'm just gonna do it, like I'm just gonna be consistent. I love posting about makeup. She's so good at makeup, and she has 25,000 followers now on TikTok. You're a queen. But it gets so expensive. Like, I go into Sephora, a couple things are like $100 something, so I can only imagine how expensive it is having a TikTok that you're doing makeup. Adds up so much. So I sent her a bunch of PR of like shades that I don't use, a bunch of different lip colors, because I typically stick to like light pinks and nudes. So what I got from Sephora was Giorgio Armani. I just left there. I'm in like little Midtown right now. I got some Giorgio Armani, and I wear this in a 6.5. And then I got another beauty blender, because I always need more of these. And then I also am trying out this Makeup by Mario foundation that I saw on TikTok, and I got a 9W. I'm not really sure what color I should be doing, because the girl I think was doing a 10C, and I don't have a fresh self-tan. It's been like a week since I've done a spray tan or self-tanned, so I don't know, it might take a couple experiments to figure out what shade I'm going to be in that. And then I also got a restock on my Kosas concealer, and I do a 3.5W in that. So success. Gonna head to a coffee shop, get a little work done before my 2 o'clock appointment, and I got gas. Like, we've been on it today. I've already been so productive, got some things that I've put off, like done, out of the way. I needed to make those returns to Revolve, and sent those out at UPS while I sent out my mom's package. And you guys know I hate making returns, so I'm proud of myself on that. It's basically like the easiest thing in the world. It takes 5 minutes, just done and over with, and I don't know why I put it off for so long, but those boxes have been sitting at my door for longer than I'd like to admit. Okay, makeup is off, and I put on some lotion, so my face is feeling fine. It really does feel like sandpaper. I am getting so frustrated that it still does not seem like anything is working, but I'm also very hopeful that this time is going to be the time that it does work, or that it at least helps and gives me some kind of fix-in on this acne scarring. We have come a long way. I was like crying over my skin and like really, really upset about my acne all the time. So we're getting better for sure, but I'm gonna do some online coaching work, so I'll be on the computer for the next little bit, and then I probably will want to get outside a little bit more because it's such a beautiful day. But first we're gonna be productive, and then I'll catch up with you guys when I make some lunch. Here's what's for lunch today. I'm doing a little tuna steak, and then some sweet potatoes and some broccoli, and then I'm having a strawberry olipop with it. Strawberry vanilla. And I also am gonna do some coconut aminos with this. Voila! Headed to go on a little walk tonight, and Jay's with me. I'm so excited. We haven't gone on a walk in a while. Just jumped out of the shower. I'm about to self-tan. I'm doing a little TikTok, so we've got our phone right here too. Gonna self-tan. I'm gonna use this Loving Tan right now. I just have this bottle left over. I've been doing Cocoa and Eve for the most part, but I'm gonna try this again tonight. I think I've only used this once. And then I have a fresh self-tan mitt, because I know I don't wash these enough. Literally winding down so early tonight, but I figured we would kind of just chat and catch up a little bit while I drink my tea, and I'm probably gonna read here in a sec, but I'm excited for some life updates to give you guys, because I haven't talked a ton about the house, and we've seen some pretty good progress, so I'm excited to show you guys some updates on that. But the drywall's all up, so it's gonna be hopefully smooth sailing from here on out, and get ready for all of the home content coming up, because there's gonna be a lot of it. There's gonna be a lot of interior design stuff, there's gonna be lots of organization, and
also just, I don't know, like it's gonna be crazy going from living in this apartment to living in the home, and it's been a full year here living in Florida, which is wild, and it seems like I've been here for way longer than that, but also seems like the last year went by in a blink of an eye. Like I feel like I was just doing my vlog of moving here, and I stayed in a hotel right over here, and I remember like vlogging that process and just, I don't know, like that feeling of, oh my gosh, like I live in this new state now. So I'm feeling like pretty emotional about leaving this apartment here in the next month or so. And like this is the apartment that my sister would come over here during her pregnancy, and we'd have sleepovers because she was doing work with me, and we were like, it makes more sense to just stay the night. So we spent so much time here together, and I feel like we got like a lot closer during that time because we had sleepovers, which we weren't doing for so long. Like when we lived together back in Alabama, her husband lived with us too. He was they were just dating, but he lived with us too. So I had that happen in this apartment. I've spent so much time with Jay here, and also just like growing my business, starting a new life here in Florida, and then house hunting. I don't know, it's crazy. It's gonna be so wild to see how much life changes, like not being in an apartment, and I feel like it's like real grown-up stuff. But yeah, so the update is that it's a new build, staying in Florida, staying near family, which was a huge priority. And also, like, you guys are gonna see so much of this process. I'm excited to talk you guys through it. It's all been a learning curve. Like, it was a learning curve going to the design center and picking all the different stuff. It's been a learning curve working with the builder and like having to communicate with the builder and learn what's going on. Luckily, Jay knows way more than what I do when it comes to that. Like, when he said, oh, we're gonna be doing drywall soon, I was like, okay, so what's that mean? Like, what's the timeline looking like? And Jay's able to kind of understand a lot more and kind of like, okay, we need to, I'm really excited about the furnishings, and like I'm excited about all of the creative side of things, but at the end of the day, like there's a lot that comes with owning a home too. So yeah, it's gonna be a learning process, but I think that a lot of y'all are kind of also in that same phase of life where in the next couple of years you'll likely be buying a house, or you'll likely be home, like house hunting and whatnot, or getting married and then having to do it. And I think that we all, a good majority of us are kind of going through these big life changes of going from living at home to living in an apartment at school, and then living in an apartment at school to moving out on your own and not having roommates, and then maybe even buying a house. So I think like in your 20s and even your early 30s, so much of your life changes. So I'm excited that one, I'll have this all documented on YouTube. Like I'm excited that, or I'm glad that I had my whole process of moving to Florida and like how I was feeling living here, and I can go back and watch those, which I think I'm gonna do this week because it's like my 1 year anniversary living here, and that'll be fun to watch, like my moving vlog. But also I'm excited that we have a community that we can talk about this and like give each other reassurance that it's scary and it's nerve-wracking and we all feel kind of clueless, but also it's like it's really an awesome time of our lives. And so yeah, I'm feeling sentimental about living here for the last month, and also just very thankful for how Florida has treated me, and that it's going to be a home long term, or so I hope at least. And yeah, I just want to say that. But I'm gonna drink my tea, and then I've been horrible about reading at night. Actually, I listened to a TikTok, I'm going off on a tangent, but I listened to a TikTok about how we speak to ourselves is so important, and I need to stop saying things like I'm horrible at this, or I'm like when I'm feeling really sick and I'm like, oh, I feel terrible. It's like instead you've got to speak the opposite. So let's say I'm dying for this. What you say matters. So you've got to say like, oh my gosh, I'm living for that, and it means the same thing, but like it changes your perspective, or it changes the way that you like view the words that you say. I don't know if that makes sense. So when I'm saying things like, oh, I'm horrible at reading at night, I'm like, oh, I'm improving so much, and I'm gonna be super intentional about reading at night. And it just like changes like your positive thinking on things. So I'm gonna get better about that, because I have the tendency to have actually a really negative outlook on things. Like, I'm very hard on myself, and I'll do things, I'm like, gosh, I'm so stupid. But instead, I need to really watch the way that I talk to myself, and I think that's probably a good takeaway for everyone, because we do that. We're like, oh, I'm dead, like I feel like this, like, oh, I'm so miserable, I'm so just, I have the worst headache, today sucks. Instead, like, we really need to work on the way that we think, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. So I'm working on that. Tonight, I'm going to get back to reading, because I know that mentally I feel so much better when I'm intentional about that at night, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that right now. I love y'all so much. I have tea in my hand. I'm excited to have another vlog this week. I think tomorrow that we're gonna go look at the house, and I haven't seen it since all the drywall's up. So I'm gonna take some clips for you guys, and we've got lots happening coming up here. I know people are like, why are you like gatekeeping stuff about your house, and why are you not like keeping us in the loop? And I think it was because I was so nervous that like things weren't actually happening. I don't know if that makes sense, but early stages of the house, like so many things can push back the timeline. So many things can like literally change the duration of this like moving process or building process, that I just kind of was like nervous about it. So I wanted everything to be really set in stone and actually like happening before I shared a ton about it. But you guys are not going to hear me shut up about the house. I promise you guys are going to see everything. I'm not trying to like keep secrets or anything at all whatsoever. I'll see you guys in my next vlog. I love y'all, I adore y'all, and thanks for watching.